Welcome to the Weather Centre, where we're tracking isolated thundershowers for much of South Africa's interior over the next day or so, with a cold front arriving on Tuesday, cooling things off and also bringing in some rainfall with it, with a strong southwesterly wind ahead of that cold front, bringing in windy weather for the KwaZulu-Natal coast from Monday evening. On our satellite, you'll see an area of active thunderstorms over the far eastern part of the country on Sunday night, with a relatively clear start of the day on Monday morning, but with the clouds starting to build up in the Western Cape, and that's prefrontal cloud moving in ahead of a cold front which is said to arrive on Tuesday. Well, Monday though, warm weather and isolated thundershowers is forecast over the interior, with a particularly warm day for the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. On Tuesday, a cold front cools things off and also brings in showers mainly for the Western Cape, but we'll see that chance of rain spread through to the Eastern Cape in the second part of the day. A strong southwesterly wind results in windy conditions along the KwaZulu-Natal coast, with isolated thundershowers over the central and northeastern part of South Africa. Now, the South African Weather Service have issued a watch for a high fire danger rating over parts of the Cape provinces. That's indicated in the shade of amber, with favourable weather conditions for the spread and development of runaway fires. It's a dry Monday along South Africa's coastline, but with isolated thundershowers over the interior, and that's mainly in the afternoon and evening hours. A light southwesterly wind is forecast along the coast from Vredendal through to Port Elizabeth, with a moderate northeasterly wind along the east coast and fresh winds in the forecast over the southern and southeastern parts of the Northern Cape. Maximum temperatures peak in the mid-20s in the northeast, with a mild Monday for Johannesburg and Bethlehem both at 23 degrees. Cape Town expecting that same daytime high, with a warm day for the Eastern Cape, 30 as we head into Bishu, and East London at 27. Pietermaritzburg and Durban just shy of 30, with Uffington still expecting a hot day at 33 degrees. Overnight, Sutherland drops to 1 degree with a cold night in store. Minimum temperatures will drop into the mid-teens along the coast between Cape Town and Port Elizabeth. Still warm along the east coast, 17 degrees for Bombela. Johannesburg drops to 12 and Mahikeng at 14 degrees overnight. Our extended forecast for Tuesday shows isolated thundershowers over much of the interior, but with a warm day in store, and we'll see that cold front cool things off and bring in the possibility of rainfall for the Western and Eastern Cape, and then you'll see that cloudy and wet weather settling in over the southern part of the country by Wednesday, really cooling off those temperatures in Sutherland and Springbok, with warm weather and isolated thundershowers still for Gauteng and parts of the northwest, and a dry forecast over the central interior. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Know more about your world.
eNCA.com